Hey everybody, it's James from Pocket Power Lax here. Been a while since my last video, but I've been super busy. Got a ton of dye jobs to show you guys. But yeah, like getting back from winter break, I had a surge of orders come in, both like locally and people sending in heads. And then, my school's waxed, so we have exams after winter break. So that's this week, and I've been getting out earlier in the day, so I have time to get all these done, thankfully. But let's get a group shot of the 5 I just finished. Ooh, yeah, all pretty nice. Well, to start it off, I'll do the one I finished first. Brian RP3X with, I call it concrete camo. People are saying it's elephant print, based off of a Jordan design on his shoes. This RP3 was interesting because it's got the Cortex, so I did a Clutch X was the first one I did a whole head of this style with, and those have flat sidewalls, so I was just able to lay the print down all at one time and then just trim the edges. But that didn't work because it's got the Cortex, so in that case I went around the whole head with X-Acto blade and put on every single one like a little puzzle. It took me 4 hours to decal it, and then another hour to peel it all off afterwards once I dyed it. So, this one took about 5.5 hours, including dye time. It's worth it, I got paid for it, so it's okay. And I'm who did I do this for? He loves it. Let me find out. No. Lucid Lacrosse. Max from Lucid Lacrosse got this done. I'm pretty sure it's Lucid Lacrosse. I don't want to be wrong here. Yeah, Max from Lucid Lacrosse. RP3X. Oh, one more thing on this. It also has this little textured plastic up on these 2 sidewall supports, so I couldn't do the pattern there. And that's also why I left the leather holes blank, because those have the little nubs on it too. Next up, Maverik with pink whales and a navy finish. This one turned out sweet. I got a couple PPLs in there. One's there. The other 2 are on both top right corners of it. When I do dyes like this that are looking to cover the whole head, I usually put my main focus on getting the top of the scoop and the inside of the head to look the cleanest, because with all these sidewall braces, it's hard to get the design so clean. So I try to focus it mostly on the inside, and I think it turns out pretty well that way. So yeah, this is the metric pink with navy on the outside. Put the jewel and the ball stop back on after dyeing. Looks real clean. This one was for, he sent the head in. His name's Jake Harris. He sent this one in. Dyed it up, but I'll be sending this one out tomorrow. Speaking of vineyard vines, I was gonna do it on this Excalibur and then put it up for sale, but I had some time constraints and didn't feel like spending 2 hours decaling, so Excal will be finished at a later date. Next up, I got 3 really similar ones, so I'll kind of preview these all at once. They're all the same design. They got the, what's a good way to show that? They all have logos on the inside. 2 Maverik tanks and a proton power, an OG proton power. First Maverik tank is for my friend Dominic Broom. He plays at Berkeley Prep, which is another school in my conference down in Hillsborough County, Florida. So same, like, he modeled it after my Steinbrenner Nas, which is same style as these. So we got Carolina to Navy Fade, and then Berkeley. I cut myself off as I was saying. Berkeley crest up top. You know, they have a sports logo, which is the Buccaneers and the swords. That's their sports logo. This is their school logo. So I mixed up both of them, or I incorporated both of them rather. Put that one up top. It's kind of hard to see. There's like little like plus marks inside there. My camera just won't focus on it. And then Carolina and white. Those logos on the inside. 27 on the ball stop. Bucks on the side. And then Broom on the other side. Because his last name is Broom. He requested a broom. So that's there. PPL. Put the Maverik jewel back on. I have the ball stop, but I don't think I'm going to use it because, you know, the 27 is too clean right there, so it's just going to stay there. I mean, I'm going to give it to him, obviously, because I still have it. First tank. Second tank from my friend Brandon Noriega, who plays with me on Steinbrenner. So we got Navy Spartan head. Please focus. Why isn't this focus? I don't get it. Navy Spartan head up top. Yellow to Navy fade. And we got yellow and white Spartan heads all on the inside, both sides. 23 on the throat. Here you can see it really well. This is the same way on all 3 of those heads. Whatever's white on this side is yellow on the other side, so they're alternating. You see, got white there, and same one over here is yellow, yellow, white, etc. So 23 PPL. Yeah, that's about it for the tank. And then identical, except for the head, is this OG proton power. So you know, this is scallop scoop, so I had to work that Spartan logo in there. It's really small, but it still fits. You know, it is detailed. You can see all those little, like, the little lines on there in between the feather head or whatever you call it and the helmet. Those are all in there. They're clear, but I just won't zoom in on it. You know, heads down either side. Warriors. And he wanted his Twitter name at Noah Path, so I guess feel free to follow him. And it's got the hole in the ball stop, so I put his number 7 right down there. PPL, and you know, that's it for this one too. Here's both the Steinbrenner ones together. They turned out really nice for my teammates. So now there's 4 of us on the team with these. There's me, Ricky, Brandon, and Noah. And then I'm pretty sure 2 more of my teammates are about to get them as well. So it's about 6 of our starting 9. Next. Alright, that's it for dye jobs. So I have this STX Superpower that I strung for a local player at Eastlake High School. What's his name? Matt Snyder. This is for Matt Snyder, String King 2S with all gray shooters and sidewalls. It's got mid pocket decent channel, you know, it's just, yeah, decent channel. You know, it'll shift a little bit. You can see that there. I'll just give out this pattern real quick because it's so simple and it works out real well. So tie second, skip 2, not, skip, not, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Excuse me. So after that 2, it's 1, 1, skip, finish with a 1, and then tie off in the next 9 diamond row. And that'll give you a nice solid mid pocket with 3 straights and a double triangle top. Also, just some other news. Power Strings on Instagram. We just worked out a deal for this no nos. You know, it was up for sale for $85 with the East Coast mesh. No one bought it, so going to slash off the strings and dye it up with an adrenaline theme. You know, I did one of those before, and it's my most liked picture on Instagram, so I'm sure y'all are familiar with it. But it's going to be neon green to gray with little adrenaline A's down here and an adrenaline symbol instead of the no-nos. Also, 2 goalie dye jobs coming up. One's on STX Goalmaster. It's going to have stars on this side with stripes on the other, and it's going to line up perfectly asymmetrically. You can see that there. It's not halfway down the head exactly. With Jimalak's Money Mesh, their 17 diamond American one, and then this one's getting forest green marble with basilica, something like that, up on the scoop. Also, just sold my Hawaiian Cascade R as well. You know, I've had this for a while, and I just sold it for $200, including shipping, including PayPal fees. So I really got like $180 for it, but that's okay. You know, I'm happy to see this on its way to its new owner. I love this helmet, but I have a sweet Steinbrenner one myself, so it's okay. That's all I have to share. So expect more dye jobs. I'm stringing up these 3. Yeah, shipping out the metric and the RP3. So yeah, that's the conclusion to this video. So yeah, here's all those 5 heads again. Woo. So yeah, glad to be back in business. Contact me if you're interested in a custom dye job or stringing, and have a good day.